Alright, today I'm going to be talking about free agents of the MLB and who's going to sign them. So I'm going to be naming off like top 5 and the top 5 teams that they could go to. And this is my opinion. Just don't be a sour piece of shit about it. When you comment about the video, just don't be a piece of shit about it. And yeah, you can say whatever you want, just don't start an argument. Alright, so number 1 is Bryce Harper, and I think that he will go to the Cardinals on a 6-year, probably like a 14-year, $425 million contract. And he could also go to the Cubs, the Phillies, the Dodgers, or the Yankees probably, because the Yankees could move him to first base if they wanted to, because that would be an option. Or they could put him in the outfield, and they could move maybe Aaron Hicks to a DH spot or Stanton to a DH spot. I mean, they already have Stanton at the DH, but I don't know. That could be a team that can get him. And then number 2 would be Manny Machado. And Manny Machado will most likely sign with the Padres. I think the Padres are rebuilding, and they are probably going to sign I'm going to butcher his name, but Yusiki Kikuchi or something. I think that what his name is, from Japan. And he's a starting pitcher. He's really good. And they already have Eric Hosmer. So they can sign Manny Machado and maybe call up Fernando Tatis. They can move Machado back to third and move Fernando Tatis up to shortstop. And then they'd have a nice infield with Corey Smajian playing second base. They could probably sign him to like a 13-year, $350 million contract. He's not going to get as much as Bryce Harper because Scott Boras wants a lot of money for him. But anyways, yeah, I think another 4 other places that Machado could go would be the Yankees, the Marlins, and then probably the Phillies, and one more. I was going to say maybe just the Cubs. Probably not, maybe the Cubs, but I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm a Cardinals fan. So, but then number 3 is Patrick Corbin, and I think Patrick Corbin will probably go to the Nationals, and I think he's going to go to the Nationals because the Nationals need a left-handed starter. They just need another starter to maybe go to the 2 spot or 3 spot because Steven Strasburg is he's very injury prone. And so I think Corbin will probably get 6 or 7 years, probably like $200 million, maybe $150 million, and he will probably. There's 4 other teams he can go to. Would probably be the Yankees, Brewers, Phillies, or maybe he could go back to the Diamondbacks, but I don't think he'll go back to the Diamondbacks. And then number 4 would probably be I can't talk today. Probably be Craig Kimbrell. And Kimbrell, I feel like, is a very good closing pitcher. He kind of fell apart this year, but the past few years he's been really dominant, especially with the Braves. He was really good with the Braves from 2010 to 2014. And there's one team that I think that he will go to. Will probably be the Cubs, and I think he'll go to the Cubs because the Cubs, Brandon Morrow is injured. He has back problems. He's getting old, and it's his final year in his contract, I think. So he could probably go to the Cubs, and they could move Morrow to a setup role, or maybe they could trade Morrow in the offseason. The Cubs could. I think Kimbrell will get 3 or 4 years, probably $75 million or something like that. And 4 other teams I think he'd go to would be the Cardinals, back to the Red Sox, the Braves, or maybe the Phillies. Because the Phillies kind of need another closer. Maybe the Rays too. That's 5, but no, actually instead of the Phillies, he can go to the Rays. And then number 5 for the free agents. What's another good free agent? Dallas Keuchel. Dallas Keuchel, I feel like he could probably go to the Yankees. The Yankees would be a good spot for him, maybe 4 years, like $82 million probably. And 4 other places that Keuchel could go to would be the Nationals, maybe the Phillies, the Mariners would be a good one for him, and then the Cubs. So those are my free agent predictions, and I'll probably make a part 2 maybe later today. So see you later, and subscribe and like the video. Alright.